Bust down rolling for the hell of it. It's my time to shine, spotlights is my element. Fuck a plain Jane, don't insult my intelligence. I don't plan on selling it, so I don't see the relevance. You niggas having pawn shop nightmares. I'm light years ahead of niggas, even on a light year. Dom Perignon stain the laces of my night ears. Born poor, but I'ma die rich, nigga, life's fair.
I decided to take this time out, well, with the team, and do a health check. I come to realize that these types of conversations are very necessary for people to just have peace within themselves and for stability amongst a unit. When I say unit, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be co-workers, it could be anybody that you associate with or care about. So let's try this health check thing out. Is everybody okay?
Could be better.
By show of hands, who's going through it right now?
He raises his eyes.
Nah, I'm saying. Life.
Isn't that life?
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I was gonna say. Life is a roller coaster, man.
But we living though. You know what I'm saying?
Compared to who?
And compared to who, right? You know, I always, and when you say and compared to, it's not even fair to compare.
No.
Your situation, your life.
Yeah,
with
your
someone else.
situation ain't.
Yeah,
That's right.
Fair is a place where they judge pigs and pies, bro.
Yeah,
Nothing's
it is. Yeah,
I think it's not fair.
I didn't get it the first time you said it. Then I was like, oh, county fair, pigs and pies. Oh, all right, yeah. Well, MR.MECC is saying that shit. I'm like, what's he talking about? Pigs
Mr.
and
Metaphor.
pies? Wow.
Mr. Metaphor right there. But I don't think it is fair.
That's his job.
Because it's like everybody has their own path. So
Everybody
to compare
has their
yourself,
own path, but okay. But you pick and choose people to be in your life during the time that you're pursuing whatever you're pursuing.
Mm.
And that engagement, you kind of develop obligations to each other. All right, you my friend. Your obligation, when I need you, be there for me, some moral support.
dependency.
So, you know what I'm saying?
See, I don't consider shit like that friends. I consider shit like that brothers. Like,
Well,
you
this
know
with
what I'm
any
saying?
gender.
Well,
like,
but if you look it up in the dictionary, it's probably a different meaning for it. But
Yeah,
either way,
I view it differently.
it's even those people that you call brothers,
you fucking shit up too.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's you know, it depends on what type of, we human. You know, niggas fuck up, like, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but that don't mean you a bad person because you make a mistake, you know what I mean?
I think it all starts with intention. I read a book a while ago, I forgot what it was called, but Oprah Winfrey was promoting it. It talked about the power of intention.
Right.
Like, the intention is the foundation of what the action and result is later on. You know what I'm saying? So if the intention is, yo, I want to make this person happy, right?
Right.
I want to make sure they get to where they got to go, and I'm going to support them by any means necessary. If that's the intention, then everything is cool. But at times during that journey, shit happens. It
Right.
just fucking happens where there's like an executive decision that has to be made, where somebody might get hurt, some things might be said that it's not in agreement, actions, whatever the case may be. But the intention is, I love you, like I want to see you do well. And it might not be in line with what your intentions are.
Okay.
So that's where sometimes I feel like the clash comes in.
So let's play that out. Let's say, okay, I love you. I want to see you do well. I have the best intentions towards you. So I saw we were going to a show, so I decided to take my gun because I wanted to protect you. We got pulled over. Now we all in trouble.
That's the other side of it.
Nah, see, like me,
that's lack of communication.
I'm gonna let you know.
That's lack of communication.
No,
right
I'm
there.
gonna
That's
let you know
different.
I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know I got it, and if we get knocked with it, it's mine. Don't even
Right,
worry
but
about
we
it.
talking about the intention and how people's intentions and the way they see, the way they kind of decide to do things may not be the best thing to do.
Because intention doesn't always coincide with good judgment.
Good. Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
You can have piss poor judgment with the best intention.
Tension.
That's why they
Like,
say the road to hell is
oh.
paved with good intentions.
I'm a have
Even though that's not true.
a chick might be like, yo, I'm a give my man a threesome, but when he start fucking the other bitch, I'm gonna get mad. And I'm gonna ruin the whole shit. But the intention was to make you happy.
But it's poor judgment.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Stupid shit.
And I
like that.
don't think it's people not being honest with themselves neither.
Because
When they
most
set the
people don't
intention.
know themselves, bro. You're asking a lot for somebody who hasn't done any kind of research on themselves.
Right.
How many people have you bumped into who tell you, well, that's just me? I stay away from people who say, that's just me. In every situation.
That means you do not have the ability to alter who you are for the betterment of yourself.
Or
the
you don't
people
have the
around you.
desire, or you don't have the discipline, or you don't have the foresight, or you just a fucked up
that's a
individual and you're
dangerous
lazy,
individual.
happy to be that. I avoid people who say that's just me, that's who I am. Take it or leave it. I
But
believe
it depends on what they're talking about.
9 times out of 10 when I hear that is
Some
you're
bullshit.
justifying some bullshit.
Yeah, some bullshit.
You did something fucked up, somebody's calling you on it, and that's just
And they want you to
Let me
accept
ask. Let
the
me
bullshit.
ask a question then. How come we as human beings? I feel like this is like just a human thing. I see, where you have someone who does a plethora of great things, but when they fuck up once, that overshadows all of that.
I'm gonna tell you why. People get used to patterns. And if the pattern is a good pattern, depending on the trauma that someone is, like usually it's the people who've had issues either with parents or in their upbringing, someone that they trusted that did something wrong.
Okay.
Those people, when you display that good, bad, terribly bad, it's like,
Even if the good outweigh the bad, though?
no, how can the good outweigh the bad? That's the thing that I never really understand. How can the good outweigh the bad?
Like, you know, a person do one
How much
foul-
good do I have to do to be able to shoot you and get away with it?
Why'd you shoot him?
That's true.
Because I was just in a bad mood.
Well, now
So-
that's a terrible reason to shoot
But
somebody.
I've been your best friend for like 7 years.
Remember what I said
So I
about-
should be able to shoot you and get away with it because I did mad good, right?
Remember what I said about
Doesn't make no sense.
Remember what I said about piss poor judgment? That's a terrible reason to shoot somebody.
Exactly.
Piss poor judgment.
Exactly. But is there any good that can outweigh that bad?
Okay. Sure.
What's the good?
You shot him because you was in a bad mood. You shot the dude behind him to save his life.
So you're saying prior to that, I shoot somebody behind you to save your life.
No. How about I'll give you a better one. How about during? How about somebody walked up behind Gap, put a gun to his head?
Hey.
You was in the scenario. Don't back out now.
yo,
Don't back out now.
Don't now. You was
Ain't
cool
nobody-
getting shot 2 seconds ago.
I was not cool with getting
about
shot.
good outweighing bad.
You was super quiet getting shot 2 seconds ago. All right, cool. Somebody, there's
He said I was cool with getting shot.
the whole
Definitely wasn't.
scenario was about you getting popped by Mav just now. You ain't say nothing. Now all of a sudden
I
I say
didn't. That-
somebody got a gun to your head and you panicking.
I'm just saying, is there okay, so what's the good?
What if somebody put a gun to the back of his head, was about to shoot him, you shot that person through him. You shot him through the shoulder, hit the other guy in the heart.
Extra.
Damn,
That's
Mac,
a little
you
extra.
scared
That's
the shit out
terrible
of us.
judgment also.
Terrible, Mac.
That's terrible
Nah, I
judgment
can see
also.
it. I can see it.
Because
I see
if-
what you're talking
if
about.
If you that much of a
Answer the
marksman to
question.
miss organs, nigga, just hit the nigga behind.
Answer the question. Answer the question. I shot him by mistake. He moved, but I was going for the guy behind him to save his life.
I'm pretty sure the person that got shot through is gonna understand that. Like, bro,
If he
in
alive,
order for me to
yeah,
save your life,
facts.
If he alive,
My nigga.
How much bad do you have to do for the good to outweigh it? How much good do you have to
Right.
do for the bad there it is.
So going back to the people who've had issues with, and that's pretty much everyone, right? Everyone's had somebody that you grew up around or whatever that was supposed to be this person, and then they disappointed you in some way, and like now you carry that trauma. You
It
carry
depends on what they did, though. Like, if a nigga told a white little lie, I'm like, all right. nigga fucked your wife, that's something different. If a nigga took money from you, you know what I'm saying? Nigga
sent you to jail.
Nigga touched your daughter.
Disrespected your kid.
But
shit
there's
like that.
always circumstances where that can still be something terribly wrong. You know what I mean? You might have been my best friend.
But there's certain shit you'll forgive a nigga for, certain shit you just not gonna forgive a nigga for.
Right. Okay, so I might forgive somebody for picking up $20 that I left over there. And you know what I mean? Okay, cool. But the week that my bank account is on $3,
Well, you took that 20.
and you took that 20,
That's
you
a
understand
problem.
what I'm
That's a
saying?
problem.
No, these are.
It might not seem like a big deal,
But it is.
but in this moment,
These
Right
feel
here.
like
that's
weird,
a big deal. You know what I'm
feels like a
saying?
weird
Gotta stack
scenario.
up.
Like why is somebody taking $20 from you anyway? Again, we're back to intention.
Back
why
to
you
intention.
why are you taking the bread? What happened? And why can't you tell me why you're taking the bread?
They might feel like you gonna tell them no.
Okay, that's a possibility.
So listen, here's the reason I asked the question.
Another
right?
possibility is I might help
I might get away with it.
you. No, I might help you. If I'm your boy, I might help you.
Some people have a fear of asking for help, though.
That's
That shit is real.
that's
That's pride.
100. That's 100%
Yeah.
something
Pride.
you need to fix if you're gonna be a friend of mine specifically.
Right.
And everybody has their
Right.
criteria, but we're back to intentions again. If you were taking that money because the kid's starving, I understand why you did it. It still doesn't make it okay that you took the bread without saying something to me.
Right.
Right.
If I had $300,000 or $3 in the bank account, you didn't say nothing to me, and you should have said something to me. Could have, maybe I understood. Maybe we could have figured something out together. I'm your dog. We could figure it out. But if you just taking the bread, we back to intention again.
I'm always
got you.
amazed at MECC's moral standings, knowing that you've been involved in this industry for so long, and there's so many people that feel like if I could get over, I'm gonna get over.
Well, where am I in the industry? You notice I don't get invited to all the parties. There's a lot of people I don't hang around for a good reason. It's not because I don't drink and they feel weird drinking around me, or because I don't smoke and they feel weird smoking around me. There's plenty of rooms I'm not welcomed in or invited to because there's a lot of shit that I just don't do. And there's a lot of shit I will say. And there's a lot of shit I don't deal with. And I have been in the business I'm going on year
35.
no.
35. Yeah, it's about 35 years you've been.
I've been in this
my-
shit since you was like 14, bro.
Yeah, no, it's
Don't try to make it. Don't try to make it better for him.
No,
Meg was battling and all that.
No, we're not talking about that.
I'm talking about making a living. I'm talking about like
Not
making a
talking
living
about-
in the industry. I'm going on year like 16, 17, something like that. There's plenty of spaces. My career, bro. This ain't the MECC show, but make no mistake, my career has suffered because of the stances I've taken. Don't get it fucked up. I've said some shit that I knew was gonna cost me in the minute I said it. I knew it.
What'd you say?
No, that's fucked up. He's whack. I'm not doing that. Why would you cut his throat? Why would you cut her throat? Yo, don't do that to the fucking budget. Nigga, what's wrong with you? Tons of shit. Tons of shit. And that's
your honesty.
those
though.
are all separate
honesty.
conversations off the top of my head. That's just what I can think of in that few seconds.
That's stupid.
Fuck out of here. Yo, nigga, who you talking to? Leave her alone. What the fuck did you just do? Are you out of your mind? Yo, nigga, are you really? Is that what we doing? Yo, I'm out. Tons of shit. Yo, I'm out has cost me. Yo, I'm out has cost me tons. Yo, I'm out. Just the situation. Oh, no, I'm out. MECC, where you going? I'm out. I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm not
Gonna partake.
I'm not with this.
Ain't nobody gonna say MECC was in the room when A, B, and C went down.
Right.
The reason I asked that question initially is because, I've been doing a therapy thing or whatever. So,
You want to tell him why?
huh?
You want to tell him why?
Do I want to tell them why? Because I'm still learning how to adjust to society. and treat people the right way.
We want to get deep on this episode?
No, we're not getting that deep. Pause. We're not
That's
getting
a
that
pause.
deep.
You
That's
sure?
between me and you, my brother.
That's between me and you.
That's between me and you, yes. But the reason I asked that question
Nigga stupid.
is because what I realized is that I had a certain pattern of behavior that I lived by for years, right? For fucking years, since I was a teenager. And because I lived by that pattern, there's still a part of me, even though I do good, I'm doing a great job out here or whatever in the free world. I haven't been back to prison, I haven't been arrested, none of this shit.
You a good
but it's
nigga,
still,
champ.
I appreciate that, but I still have an issue with personal relationships. Right? With personal relationships with people because I was used to doing
Getting
niggas
over.
dirty.
Getting over.
Lying to people, stealing. Like, that was a normality.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So now you come out here and you start engaging with certain individuals and, you know, initially you like, oh, this is a good person and they're cool and we can work together and this, that, and the third. But then there's this fucking part of you that's like, well, maybe I can do this. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do this. You understand what I'm saying? And now I'm just learning after being home 30 months that like, nah, you can't do that. Like if you're gonna be good all the time. And when you feel like that itch is coming to violate somebody essentially, then go talk to somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Like talk to a professional. Don't talk to your peers. Talk to somebody that is fucking versed in this shit.
They might be slimy too.
Yeah, because they might have done slimy things and they finally got their shit together.
Be some
but they
niggas
still
that
battling
could
with it,
adapt to what
I'm
you
saying?
doing, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying that to say it's not easy. It's not easy when you've been a certain way for so long and used to getting things and having instant gratification from doing these things, from getting over on people, and then all of a sudden that changes.
Right.
You understand? Because you change your environment, you change the people you used to hang around. It doesn't mean it's not a sleeping dragon in there. It's about how to kill the dragon.
Right.
You don't kill the dragon.
You don't kill the dragon.
You redirect it.
Yeah.
You don't kill the dragon.
Well, I mean that's what's been happening, but
You
I
never-
still I'm just saying that to say I still struggle.
Remember that it was never supposed to be easy. None of it is. None of it. Life, waking up, going to sleep, dealing with people, dealing with their demons, their personality, your demons, your personality. We walk around this life. It feels like 9 times out of 10, the fucked up things I see are from people who are under the impression that life was supposed to be easy. And when it's not easy, they do things to make it easy because they feel like they're entitled to that.
Right.
And I'm always like, nigga, who told you any of this shit was supposed to come easy?
Yeah.
That was never the deal.
It's not easy.
Ever. It was always, you gonna be in charge, you gonna be a boss, or you gonna be a leader. You gonna tell people what to do, or you gonna show them what to do. Showing them what to do means that you put them first, and you got to figure out the people around you and make sure that it's worth it to do that. But that's not easy. It's the reason why not everybody's a fucking leader, and there are way more bosses than leaders. Because it's easier to say, go do that, than, come here, let me show you how to do this. I'm gonna do it first, and I'm gonna do it second, and I'm gonna do it third, and you just watch me do it. All my mentors sat me down and showed me what it was supposed to look like. They didn't tell me what to do, they showed me. But it's not easy. Stop thinking it's supposed to be easy. Maybe some of this shit won't hit you so hard when life pulls up, when life starts lifing. You walking around here with the wrong expectations, Playboy. None of this shit is easy. None of it.
Yeah. But it's about choices, right?
Sure.
And I made a lot of bad choices in my life.
Sure.
But that doesn't mean that I have to understand everybody else's either.
Or deal with them.
What about karma?
That's
Karma?
you dealing with your choice. That's
No,
you
so-
dealing with the consequences
So
of your choices.
in one of the discussions I have with my therapist, right, is that sometimes what people tend to look over is that if I did something wrong to you, right, of course I used poor judgment, I made the wrong choice or whatever, the intention was in a bad place, whatever, totally wrong. But what if that's your karma coming back to you?
What?
possible, but that has nothing
You
to
understand what I'm
do
saying?
Some niggas
What
say
if it's my karma coming back to me?
What if his
Not you, I'm just saying people in general.
But you can't scale that. I mean, I used to pray before I robbed people.
Right.
However, it didn't make it like justify the action. You dig what I'm saying?
You can be forgiven, but it doesn't mean you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, but you can't look at somebody and be like, I know they did something wrong before, so now I'm gonna do something wrong to them.
maybe
because
this your karma.
I'm their karma.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't pick and choose
most
shit.
people don't think about it like that. But I'm not gonna hold you. I've had the opportunity to be somebody's consequences.
No, believe the Lord does. You will be the one. You know what I mean? Like that happens
Without you even knowing it.
But-
I have no idea.
But
No
but
idea.
in the case of somebody who's always been good towards you, just because you know they had a fucked up history, don't mean you do bad towards them because of their history or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? That's
would be poor
not
judgment.
how that works out. That's poor judgment.
We right back around it. We right back around the coin again. That's poor judgment.
So health check. What's going on?
I just joined the gym again,
Yeah,
so I've been working out a lot more.
not the good shit, not the political shit, man. What's going on? You seeing a
A therapist.
a therapist.
Yeah, a therapist.
Do you feel like it's helping you?
Yeah, I actually wake up feeling better every day.
That's what's up.
Prior to that, it was like I was struggling with a lot of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like all of us do. Like you come outside, you wake up in the morning, you just doing a day to day, just moving according to what the things you got to do. But you don't, when you sit in that room by yourself, in your room, your bedroom, whatever, and you're thinking about daily activities and the situation you in, you like, this shit ain't what I want it to be.
Right.
Especially if you're doing other people wrong. You understand what I'm saying? If you're doing other people wrong, then you really got guilt to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So for me, since therapy, to have somebody that's not judging me, to talk to them, and it's just me being given exercises to do and advice and stuff like that, makes me feel way better when I wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I was specifically told, like, see if you can distance yourself from certain people. Not talk to them, not call them and say hello or whatever, but distance yourself a little bit to work on you, right? And let whoever those individuals are that you victimize or you hurt realize that there's something different going on with you. They don't have to know exactly what it is, but they'll figure it out. You know what I mean? So that's the things I've been working on. But me personally, health check wise, every day I'm struggling. Every day. And it's internal. It's not with anybody like outside.
Well, we wish the best for you, and we're here for you if you need help with that.
Appreciate that.
You know that, don't you?
Thank you. Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
It's got to be said
I'm
sometimes.
just making
No, I
sure
know.
you know that.
I know that.
I
I have no problem communicating.
I felt the way about some of y'all niggas recently. I definitely felt the way.
Who you felt the way about?
A couple of y'all.
Listen,
man. A couple of y'all.
There's a million reasons why he feel the way with me, but I don't know about y'all.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, because I was definitely going through a tough part in my life, and I just maybe I expected just the wellness check. Like, yo, are you okay? You're not pulling up to the show. What's going on?
I do that to you all the time, nigga.
Yeah, Gat, that's you, Gat. That's
not about all right, I'm
saying-
speaking for
I ain't
me.
talking about you.
Oh, all
I ain't
right.
talking about you.
I
I'm
did.
good, I'm not in this.
But I did.
Yeah, you were privy to certain information.
Right. And we had a long
Right.
talk.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then something happened after that.
That
But
don't look
But you
right
know,
on
a couple
camera.
other people never picked up the phone. I just felt
You ain't call.
like, what's going on, man?
I'm not that dude.
You're not that guy.
Nah,
So don't expect that from me.
I've
It's understood.
never been that dude. I'm the dude you call when you know what you want to do.
That's the thing. So every situation isn't
I'll
about that.
I'll also help you figure it out. But
Call
it
That's
a-
still
a
not.
situation.
I could be
Still
going
not.
through something.
Then
Something that
I
you
could
could
be
help
going through
figure out.
something and
It's
not
like,
call MECC.
then I'm going to be
And it's like a breath of fresh air when I talk to MECC, man.
like when you lose somebody,
Something different.
it's something different.
I'm still a guy you can hit up.
When you lose somebody, sometimes it's just about
Especially how close they are to you.
It's sometimes just about being present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't got to say nothing. You ain't got to talk. You ain't got to try to give advice. It's just about, like, I'm here.
I'm here for you. Yep.
Yo, Mec, I just lost somebody. All right, nigga, where you at? What you trying to do? You got a minute? You outside? You inside? What we doing? You want to get on the Zoom? You want to go outside?
Nah.
Again, I know
It's different.
I know myself.
Different.
If
I pull up to a spot all the time and I notice one person is missing, like this person is fucking missing.
When you know that person is always there for you.
Yeah, just let me see what's up. Let me see if he's okay.
I don't.
Let me see if there's something I can help with.
Because I feel like I'm in true. When I'm going through my shit, I want to be left alone. So I extend that to everyone else around me. Until they say different or say otherwise, I personally want to be left alone. I don't want to be asked
I'll still call you though, man.
Say it again?
I'll still call you.
I tell you, mind your business.
Yeah, but I'll still be like, yo, you good? Is there anything I can help with?
No. And what do I always say? No. You can't help.
You'd be like, no, yeah, but it's just something that gotta be worked out. But I appreciate it.
I don't even say that. Yo,
You say I appreciate it.
I holler at you. Good looking. Yeah, sure.
Right.
Me, on the other hand, if there's something wrong, you got to tell me. Now, once you tell me, it's whatever. Whatever you want to do, whatever I think I can do to help. When you've called me and told me,
just something.
Hold up. When you've called me and stepped to me and said, Mec, this is what's happening. Do I rush you off the phone? Or do we sit on the phone for as long as it takes to get you to the place you need to be to make the next move?
It's just not everything that you can share, Mac.
I didn't say that, but I'm asking you a question. I'm showing you how I'm built and what I do. Right? Now, to do something else would be against who I am, and I wouldn't be effective. I wouldn't be able to help you. And that would be causing more of an issue than you already got. At least that's what I'm worried about doing. That's my worry. That's my concern. I know what I can do and what I'm not great at doing. So here's the kind of brother I am. Here's the kind of brotherhood I offer. Here's the kind of help that I can get you. You dig what I mean? If I'm C4 and you need a firecracker, I'm the wrong dude to call. However, if you need C4, you're supposed to call me first. I'm never gonna rush you off the phone if you need help. I'm never gonna do any of that stuff. But me personally, when it's me, I need to be left alone. I don't want to be bothered, which is why I don't spend a lot of time on the phone, because there's a lot happening with me specifically. I don't want to be bothered. I want to be left alone to figure it out and get through it. And then when it's done, if I want to talk about it, sure, no problem. And if you got something going on, holler at me, because it's a nice distraction for what I'm dealing with. I'm always cool with that too. But me reaching out on some old, hey, just checking in, you good? I'll say something.
But you don't just let people fall into darkness.
You gotta come on.
That's kind of.
You gotta come on. You gotta come on.
It's the sign or the reach out.
Because if you're determined to fall, I'm not going with you. Like, so, if you want help, you'll say something.
So here's the question. You're saying that if for some reason you just stop showing up to episodes, that no one should check on you.
I'll tell you why I'm not showing up. That's the thing. Hey, I won't be around. I got something I got to deal with. I'll say something.
You'll say something.
I'm not gonna let you think I'm dead, but I'll say something. Yo, I'm going through I got some shit I gotta handle. I'm not gonna be there.
Right.
Yo, you good? Yeah, it's fine. I got it. I'll talk to you as soon as I get finished. Done deal. If I vanish off the face of the earth and I don't say nothing, I'm probably in way more trouble than a phone call is gonna take care of. You dig?
Right.
But at the end of the day, you specifically can't do anything about it anyway. You couldn't do anything. If I told you, if I didn't tell you, it wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, but it's still like
Ow.
good feeling for like just the support, being offered.
I understand where you're coming from.
I'm always around. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm always around. I feel like somebody call me, I'm gonna hit you. If I miss the call, I'm hitting back. If I'm there, I'm picking up.
That shit is innate. Like, if I don't hear from somebody, if like I'm used to talking to them or seeing them all the time, And all of a sudden, like 16 to 24 hours pass. I'm like, nah, the fuck? And I'm calling. What's good? Where you at? What you doing? Like, you do that all the time.
I check
You
it
do
with
that all the time.
KK, A, everybody. I make sure everybody good when I'm, and I be having mad shit going on.
Nowadays, it's just too easy to lose people. And you won't even see it coming.
Right.
I had a homeboy in Wagner. Every time I saw him, positive energy, positive energy, positive energy. I didn't see him for a little while. And the next thing I heard was he took his life.
Suicide.
Nobody knew what he was going through, but he was always giving other people good energy. But when he was going through whatever he was going through,
Nobody
probably thought to check on him because he's always the guy giving out positive energy.
And I think that's the problem is sometimes we have the expectation for people to reach out to us. We have that expectation, and we should sometimes move forth and say, yo, let me reach out to this person.
But you can't expect, like other people to be the way you are. Can't expect that.
No, you can't. You can't expect that.
You know what I'm saying? Like the love I might show.
Unless
I might
that's a
not get that
requirement.
back.
Unless that's a requirement for your circle. And I think that that's something in the next year I'm gonna start implementing. Like if you're in my circle, these are the things that we do for each other. Because you want a strong circle. And if the habits outside of these habits lead to your homeboy popping up dead, or this dude all of a sudden he went and pulled a drastic move, now he's locked up because nobody knew what he was going through financially. You know what I'm saying? Like just making sure the people that you care about, like having a set routine for the people that you care about. And if you in this circle, then this is our set routine. This is what we do for each other to make sure that we all see the next year together. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I think that that's important.
I totally agree with that. You know what I mean? There's been instances since I've been home. There's been instances since I've been home where I was like, yo, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't, but I fought it. And I would call Mav. And I'd be like, yo, bro. I would exhaust all other remedies and be like, yo, da-da-da-da. I'd be like, yo, Mav, listen, bro, He'd be like, all right, don't worry about it. I got you. Or I might call MECC and be like, yo, bro, boom, boom, boom. And MECC would be like, all right, King, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a thing of expectation, man. It's the expectation. But if there's a core group of men and women in a unit, and there's certain laws of etiquette that should be followed, which are for good reasons. It ain't like it's for anything bad.
You don't make up no bullshit.
Yeah,
but
I think it's something that all of us should challenge ourselves to do.
Right. To have a stronger circle.
Individually based though. Like you gotta know who you're talking to.
You gotta know who you're around.
Everybody don't operate the same way. Everybody's not built the same way.
And that's fine. But
as long as everybody on the same page though.
That's what counts.
You know what I mean? You don't gotta think or move the same way. As long as y'all on the same page, that's all that matters.
Remember earlier when we started talking about intentions?
Yeah.
That's how I judge everything. What's your intentions? Like you ask, you can call and check on me whenever you feel like it, but why do you need to know? What's your intention? Do you really give a shit or you being nosy?
That's true. You have that too.
I think for the people that give a shit, you don't taint that affection with the thought of them just being nosy.
Here's the other side of it. This because that's one. But here's the other side. What if what I'm going through you can't help with?
You don't know that until you know the situation.
What if I'm positive you can't help? What if I don't want help?
You lose a family member, right? Nobody can't help you bring them back. Well, people still pat you on the back,
console you and all that.
Shoulder. A shoulder.
Just a human affection.
Just you know what I mean? Somebody gone, somebody's there.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? It's not necessarily a help, Like, you can't fix the problem.
You can't replace that person.
But you can at least help me deal with it a little bit better.
If that's what you need, I'm 100% here for it. Again, I don't think anybody here can say they've called me and I've just deaded them on whatever it was. Yeah, I can't talk to you.
No.
Nobody can say that.
Right.
However,
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Like, we got a homeboy that's fighting cancer right now. I call him. I can't take the cancer out of his body. I can make him laugh. I can tell him, yo, now would be the time to tell your wife, yo, prostitutes should be allowed. You know what I'm saying? you should let me slide off here and there. You know what I mean? It might help. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Like, and just that alone, like, you know, he'll call me and be like, yo, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I can't fix the problem, but I could be a shoulder. I could be, let me help, okay, your leg fucked up. Let me help you walk down the block. I can't fix your leg, but I can help you walk down the block.
For sure.
Right. There's other ways to go about it. Woosah.
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 Woosah. Yeah, man, check up on your friends.
Word. You never
Check up on your friends, you never know. Especially around Christmas, man. Pressure be on. Around Christmas.
Tell me about it.
Don't make it
That
worse.
phone ring.
I got the first year I was home from jail, people was asking, I'm like, yo, how you expect me to get you gifts? What the fuck? I just came home from jail. I didn't get one gift for 7 years for
I
Christmas.
thought you had the stash.
I had to
sitting
cook
somewhere.
fucking food for Christmas. Word, that's exactly.
I thought you had the stash. Like, yo, he came home, he got to that stash.
You know you put something in a fucking incinerator room under
Yeah,
the sink.
Yeah, I want to say shout out to my man Rod Grizz, Hold Your Head. Shout out to my man Red Light.
Yes, magazines on the way, brothers. Magazines all on the way.
They both in the feds right now. And I've been,
Freedom.
you know, holding them down. Who's that? It's Ed?
Oh, snap.
Oh shit!
I got
What's up,
me.
big bro? How you feeling, man? Nice to meet you. Champ.
All right.
Oh, good looking, bro. Peace, King. Champ. Nice to meet
You
you.
gonna switch seats?
This has been a health check. Check up on your friends, especially now.
Facts.
The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, £0.5 is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could have stopped from eating. Stash of the product, shy nigga got a gun in the mask in the grass. It's a pop-up. I was Robin Hood with the stock. Don't get shot up. Now I'm watching Robin Hood and my stocks. They just shot up.
Now you can either accept that or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just need to do the